little. A wise son makes a glad father. A foolish son is the heaviness of his mother. Um, there's a difference, right, between a foolish son and a wise son. You know, when it says the heaviness of his mother, it's like a groaning. It's like, oh my goodness, really? You know, you're really doing that? It's almost like a shame. I think in some versions it's a shame of his mother. So this is why we want to work hard at our relationships with our kids. He that becometh poor, it has a slack hand. That's not always 100% true. There are hardworking people who don't make a lot of money just because, the wages are low. But still, for the most part, this is true because even if you have a low wage job, you can get a second job and you can do something else. So diligence really is important. He that gathereth in the summer is a wise son. He that sleepeth in harvest is a son that causes shame. So there's a lot of wisdom in the Proverbs. Blessings are upon, let's see, the head of the just, but violence covers the mouth of the wicked. Have you ever talked to somebody who is really, what's the word? What is the word? It's beyond harsh. It's just very, not a positive communication. I've talked to somebody on here who's very demanding, very rude. We need to watch our communication. The wise in heart will receive commandments, but a prating fool shall fall. Those who just want to do whatever they want, and they are going to the path of destruction. He that winketh his eyes causes sorrow, but a prating fool shall fall. Scripture says don't call anyone a fool, but God certainly does call people a fool. And, I was talking to somebody today who had gone through a divorce, and she said her husband was a good man, but he was an idiot. And, any man who leaves his children and his family, basically, I'll say the word idiot, but we know that God calls him a fool. So, hatred stirs up strife, but love covers all sins. On and on it goes, right? The wise men lay up knowledge. So you want to find knowledge, it's everywhere. Wisdom is all over the place. You want to store it up because you need it. Every day you want to be doing personal development. I'm not talking just knowledge of the world. I'm talking about wisdom from the Bible because you need it to know how to live. The Bible is like a map that gives us wisdom on how to live our life. The culture is always changing, right? So you need a foundation. Okay, he that hideth hatred with lying lips, and he that utters slander is a fool. So you can actually flatter people and act nice to their face, right? But you actually hate them in your heart. Uttereth slander is a fool. We see gossip and drama everywhere, especially in restaurants. I was talking to somebody today about, how Colorado jobs tend to be filled with drama, and they do. They're just filled with drama. I heard some other stuff, not to gossip, but a lot of drama. The lips of the righteous feed many, but fools die for want of wisdom. So we know that if people don't want to follow God, they just, there's an emptiness. And not only do they die, as in they have no real substance in this life, but those who do not know Christ will go to hell and die. And it's not going to be a fun place. So the fear of the Lord prolongeth days, but the years of the wicked shall be shortened. I think that's true. I think, you see some of these teenagers surfboarding on their cars, doing stupid things. You just want to have a certain fear and common sense of things, right? You don't want to do stupid things like that. So that's that, and that is a really good verse.